Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokémon Snap. In the last episode we did all of the LenTalk requests in daytime in Florio, and now we'll be doing exactly the same but in nighttime. So we are going to start off with this one here, Hard-Won Happiness. Pidgeot's cool, but they're kind of distant. They're going to warm up to you for a fluff route or two. Let's roll. So this one starts at the beginning of the level. I didn't realise we haven't got Park Night up to level 3, but we will do by the end of this day, certainly. But this one, if it's physically available to us, it means that we have everything we need for it. It doesn't need level 3. Now we start off looking to the right, and our Pidgeot should be over here among the Bouffalont. There we go, it lands down here. Chuck a fluff fruit to it. Make sure you don't hit it with the fluff fruit. It needs to come over and have a bite to eat. Perfect. Don't need a photo of it eating, but I've chosen to. So, that is step number 1. Next, we go over to the lake section. Now this time, the Pidgeot should come down and land here to our left. I think I saw it flying in, yep. This time, again, same process. Chuck a fluff fruit to it, not at it. And it should come over. And, come on, eat it. Eat the fluff fruit. Shit, why is it not eating? Pidgeot, eat! Eat! Yes, come on, go. Eat it, eat it. Eat the pudding, eat the pudding, eat the pudding. There we go. Brilliant. Now, that's it all primed to be our best buddy. Now what we need to do is just wait until the end. And now, just as we enter the far field, everything's appearing, but it's not what I'm after. Come on. God damn, I must have been not in time with the second fluff fruit or something. Because it's just not here. Bullshit. Ugh, let's try that again then. I mean, we got a 2-star one of it eating, which we haven't got before, but not what I was here for. There you go, I did that happy animation there, and then it flies off. I think we need to make sure we get that each time, so I'll try that again at the lake. Alright, there we go, let's try this one. So, come over. Eat the fluff fruit. And do a little happy dance again. I mean, that's a good photo anyway, but off he goes. Right, that should have now done it. I'm confident this time, because last time he kind of went up to it, but he didn't really engage with it. And then I got him to eat another one, so that should be it. There we go. So now he comes flying in. We'll keep a train on him. And he'll land right in front of you. And hopefully... I think it's hard to not get this shot, but... Hello. He does this little happy butt wiggle for you. Because we're good friends now that I have fed him a double fruit throughout the course of the level. Brilliant. That should be what we're after. Oh my god, I didn't know that was an option. You can stop researching and show your photos to the professor. That would have sped up last episode a lot. At least I know it now that you don't have to do the whole thing, because there are actually some which you want to get near the beginning, and that is it. That's cool that that's an option. You don't have to speed through everything. Anyway, what we want, yep, is the 4-star Pidgeot. What's a good one? That's a good one of him doing the little happy dance. Brilliant. And indeed it is a crystal 4-star. Nearly got... Was that 4 crystals on Pidgeot, it looked like? Or was there some silvers in there? I don't know. Well, that will actually nearly bring Park Night up to level 3. Not quite. A little bit more. Right, let's see what we got next for another LenTalk request. Right, we're going to try 2 in this particular one. We are... Oh, do that. We are going to go for sudden movement. I saw Tangrowth suddenly move in the most amazing way. I was too slow to get a good photo of it. May I give it a try? And we are also going to go for Munching Murkrow, which is nice and straightforward. In the comfort and safety of its own territory, even the wariest Pokemon will get its carved down and eat tasty fluff fruits. But we'll start with the Tangrowth one, because that's nice and near the beginning. So, our target is this Tangrowth right away there. And I want to make sure we can hit it. Right, this is going to be the trick. Oh, I think I should have got it there. You know what, since I know I can actually do this, let's just evaluate this straight away, because this is a bit of a tricky one that's quite difficult on the timing, so we'll just make sure we've actually got that before going on and doing the Murkrow one. No, I did not indeed get it. It's a tough one. You need to get it right as it extends. You can see there I kind of got like that, and then it was up there. I actually missed the moment in which it does it. Right, let's get ready for it. So, hit with an Illumina Orb. And 1, 2, 3, and go! Maybe. Again, I'm just going to quit and do it. Yeah, we got the grabby little bastard there. Not a great photo of it. I need to aim higher to actually get a decent photo of it. But hey, this deal ain't about getting good 4-star photos. It's just about getting 4-star photos. Is that the only one that's actually the LenTalk? Yeah, that one is. It's as it jumps before it extends. Trixie. Oh, I got a new shot of a Caterpie. Apparently, I've not got a 2-star Caterpie before, and I still haven't. It did that shitty thing where it's like, oh, it's a Caterpie. Oh no, fucking wait, it isn't. Bullshit. That's what it is. Anyway, with the Tangrowth done, it's bronze, because of course it's bronze, because it's a heap of shit, but there we go. 679! I think that's the worst photo I've ever taken. I don't think I've seen anything in 3 figures before. Awful. Well, there we go. I'll try and get a better shot of that as I'm going towards other ones, because it's at the start of the level every time, so let's get that Murkrow one. There we go, I think I've got a better shot of it up actually in the air at that point. We'll see at the end. Anyway, let's get some Murkrow on the ground. The trick with this one is just find some Murkrow on the ground and chuck them a fluff fruit to eat long before you approach near them. That's the thing. So there's one over there, and if I can get this to it, it's another one like the Pidgeot where you've got to make sure that it doesn't get hit by the fruit but actually goes and eats it. But these ones aren't necessarily biting. Come on. It's kind of random whether they take or not. Nah, these ones are always a bit of a gamble, these early ones, actually. This works better for later Murkrow, the ones on the other side of the bridge. Right, let's try with these ones. These ones I normally have more luck with as we go over the Bidoof Dam. There we go, go on, go on, yes. Eat the pudding. Yeah, perfect, that's exactly the shot I was after. Brilliant, we will hold that one there and evaluate. So, yep, that was indeed the shot we wanted of the Munching Murkrow for a 4-star. And then we should have a better... Oh my god. Somehow this is even funnier than the fucking transform and roll out Blastoise to me. It's only jumping going zoop with its freakish long arms. I'd seen that behaviour in the game before, like when we were playing through that level earlier, but I hadn't actually... I'd seen it go off in the corner of my eye. There we go, that's more like it. But I hadn't actually got a chance to even see it, let alone actually take a photograph of it. Brilliant, that finishes off Murkrow and another LenTalk request, and gets us a few points for the Park Knight. The Park Knight. Shitty Batman film. The Park Knight. He just goes around parks telling people to, you know, stop drinking on benches and whatnot. That was not my best work, but there we go. Right, let's... Moving very swiftly on, let's see what other LenTalk requests we've got for the nighttime park. So we're going to go for 2 at this time. At the beginning of the level, we're going to go for where it snacks and snoozes. There's a Pokemon that sleeps in this area. Perhaps it would show itself if there were other Pokemon nearby. And also, where's that Pokemon? The professor says there's a Pokemon hiding somewhere near here. Think you can find it? So, we'll start off with the snacks and snoozes, which means we just need to get to that beginning bit of woods. Now, this is very much another one of setting the stage to allow it to work fine. First off, we scan. And we should soon pick up... There's a strange little... yep, there we go. We pick up that there is something buried underneath here. It's a pincer. Hit it with a Crystal Bloom, and it'll pop out. Hit the Crystal Bloom next to it, and everything starts glowing. Throw some fruit on the ground here, near this kind of mound, and then run another scan. And Heracross falls out of the ground. Falls out of the ground, did I say? That makes no sense. Falls out of the tree. I don't know why that series of things set it off. It's like, oh, maybe it's more comfortable, there's more Pokemon around, so when the Princer is lured out and there's enough food, the Heracross just fucking falls out of the tree. It's weird. There it goes, though. So, with that done, let's head over to that sign at the end to get the next one we're after. Oh. That might actually be a different LenTalk request. I think it is. But hey, I'll put up if it happened to be. Right, so here, we do a scan. And question mark, question mark, question mark shows up. Play the melody. And these little Caterpie will all pop up. They're just hidden behind the sign there. I believe that will not, in fact, be a 4-star because... let's press on anyway, but I want to leave. Ugh. Yeah, that won't be a 4-star. Well, it will be a 4-star probably, but I've already got, I believe, a 4-star Caterpie. Which is cool, but let's clock those various ones in. Don't think I did get the 2 for there. Yes, these Caterpie are indeed a 4-star. We've already got a 4-star Crystal Caterpie, but we'll submit it anyway. Pinsir, we have got a 4-star of Pinsir of it fighting with the Heracross. I really thought that was a LenTalk request. We'll get to that one in a second then, but yes. The one we want for the Heracross is... Right, this is fucking annoying. Oh, there's the LenTalk request, but that's only a 3-star. We've got a 4-star, but it's not a LenTalk request. Ugh, I gotta do that same series of events again then in order to actually 4-star it, but we'll do that in the future. For now, learn my lesson from the fucking Taylor last episode. Let's make sure we actually submit it as the LenTalk request one. So yep, 3-star Heracross Silver, LenTalk request complete. 4-star Pinsir, Crystal, LenTalk request complete. And 4-star Caterpie, LenTalk request complete. And that is better than my other one because it's got a couple more Caterpie in it. Oh, that one only has... That doesn't have a level 3. That's why it took me so long to get up to level 3. There we go. That's max level. I believe that doesn't actually unlock anything. It just tells you, hey, it's max level. Well done, mate. Oh, we get an achievement for it. Fledgling Research. You max out your research level on one course. Brilliant. Right, let's see what else we've got for options. So, we're going to aim for another 2 here. Best Frenemies is one I thought we got. There's a Pokemon that Pinsir tussles with, but the 2 are actually good friends. There's something else we have to do that is beyond what we already saw there. So it is about Pinsir and Heracross fighting. We have to activate the Heracross again to get it, but there's something else we need to do. Then Hoothoot's hidden foot. Have you ever seen a Hoothoot other foot? You should try and get a photo of it. We'll go do both of those at the same time. So we'll start by activating the Heracross, having it fall out the tree as we did last time. So that's Illumina the Pinsir, throw some Hoothoot on the floor, and then run a scan. Now, for whatever weird reason, that didn't work. The Pinsir just never fully got out of the ground and just remained stuck in. So let's try that again. Alright, that's Heracross activated. So let's head further along. Now, here, as we cross the dam, over to the left, is a Sylveon. We can wake it up by hitting it with an Illumina Orb. This is what we were missing last time. Because now you'll have this Heracross showing off, and then, as we will see, it will go and fight the Pinsir. At least now we've got the LenTalk on the Heracross, we can photograph both of them here. But, crucially, we watch them fight, we take photos of them fighting, it's all very cool. But now that we've activated the Sylveon, we play the melody. I think I've missed this. Yep, I have indeed fucked this one up. Ugh, that's annoying. Yeah, you need to play the melody. Oh no, here we go. Come on. Come on, we should still have time. The fight will break up, if we're lucky. And then they'll all smile. Need to get them all smiling, but it needs to focus on the Pinsir. Oh shit, I've only got 8 shots left of this. Whoops. Right, okay, here's a Hoothoot. Hit it with the fluff fruits. And then get that photo there with its foot stuck out. That's what you got to go for. You got to get exactly it with that, with the 2 feet visible. We've now finished that. Oh, that was a very, just about fitted that lad in there. Oof. Now let's see if yes, everything has worked brilliantly. So first off, 3-star Hoothoot there of revealing its foot. Better shot of that Tangrowth, I'm hopeful for. I'm just going to take a new shot of that every time just to see what works. Pinsir's LenTalk request. There we go. It is that one there will be a pretty good one. And then we should also have a 4-star Heracross this time of it fighting the Pinsir. Oh, is fighting going to be better than... That's got to be better, I think, actually, I suspect. It's the same kind of thing. There we go. Yeah, the Hoothoot's only a 3-star, not a 4-star, but there we go. So, yep, that is a crystal on the Hoothoot, which is pretty good. Oh, getting better on that Tangrowth. We're up to gold now on this silly bastard. It just gives you something to do at the beginning of every course. Yep, we got a LenTalk request completed now on the Pinsir. And a 4-star Heracross, not a LenTalk request, but it is a 4-star. So we can cross that off. Brilliant. A couple more to do now this episode. Let's go back and have a look. So 2 that we're going to target this time are Art in Flight. Have you ever seen a flock of swanna take flight? You should try and get a photo of that stunning sight, which is at the lake, and Dancing with the Queen. Combi are very devoted to Vespiquen. If you observe them closely, you'll see that the more these Pokemon do more than just gather nectar, which is obviously at the flower field at the end. So let's head to the lake first. Now, as we pass this Heracross point, we should see some glowing swanna flying in. They're the ones we need to keep an eye on, because they'll circle around and then they'll land. Crucially, the request is about swanna taking flights, so we want to wait for them to land. There we go. And once they land, there's a fucking Totara in the way. But if we play the melody, it will take flight again. And all the other spawner will follow it, and they'll all chase around there in a big flock. I need to get them just as they are taking off. Don't know if I got that or not. We'll find at the end. Right, let's head to the flower fields now. Right, now here at the end, there should be immediately to the right is a first crystal bloom. Hit that, and that will summon... I said that will summon... I hear buzzing noises, so she must be nearby. That summons the queen, but that's not what we're after. Once she's in position, hit the one underneath her, and she will start dancing. Crucially, this one is a shot of Combi, not of Vespiquen. So if we fire it off again, just need to make sure we've definitely got that as the Combi that dances with her. I'm taking 1,000 photos just to make sure, and this is again where burst mode is really useful. Because for a lot of people, the problem with that one is believing that it's Vespiquen, but it's called Dancing with the Queen. Let's see what we got. Ah, excellent, we got both of them. That's always good to see. Maybe a slight improvement on my Tangrowth, though I think at this point that is basically the same shot. That one's funnier, though, so we'll submit that and see what he says. Yep, Swan are taken off here. Let's go for one of the earlier ones where I'm actually a bit closer. That's a very action-packed shot. I like that. And then a Combi dancing with the Queen would be that one at the end. Is there one where it's looking at me? Oh, points don't matter for this. It's a 4-star Combi either way. And I've definitely submitted the right one. Yep, cool. Oh, not as good of a Tangrowth. I think that's as good as I'm getting on the Tangrowth. And only silver on that Swan. I suppose they're far away and they're not looking at the camera. But hey, we don't care. We only need the 4-star.
Nice work.
And gold on the Combi. Also very good. Brilliant. One more to go now. We've actually done all the ones that we can do in the park. We now just need to do some ones on the secret side path. Just one on the secret side path, but let's go and have a look at it. So this one is called the Parachute. I bet getting a shot of Fungus when they're floating down from the air would be worth the effort. Why don't you give it a try? This, like, I kind of haven't pointed this out, but in a lot of cases, you need to have registered a Pokemon once in your photo decks before these LenTalk requests will become available, because they can't be your first shot of them, possibly. So, some of these haven't always been available, is my point. So, like, that's why we haven't always seen these behaviors. But it's cool to see. I'm really enjoying these episodes. I was worried that they might be a bit of a slog, like the LenTalk one. We'll see how it is when we're actually getting to, there's the Fungus we're after. So, hit these guys with a Luminar Orb. Any one of them. Go on. Oh, we're small. Things are behaving weirdly. There we go. So, they then fire up and start drifting around like that. There you go. That is your shot. But yeah, I would just cut to the end now, but I'm going to talk briefly. Yeah, I was worried that these ones were going to be really, like, sloggy, but it's really cool to have the LenTalk request, which, like, I'm really liking this as a way of actually tackling the 4-star ones, because while it is interesting enough to try and get the 4 stars on your own, I find it far more interesting to do what the game kind of wants you to do, which is be guided by the LenTalk request, so it gives you a bit of a hint. Then you go and you kind of do them one by one. It makes it more structured, and I really actually... I have enjoyed these two. Next episode, we will be just concluding the ones in the research camp, which there's a good 12 or so to do, I think. I'm not sure I've got any of them. But hey, we'll hold this up here for now and just clock in this Fungus. And there we go, a nice... There we go, there. Let's see if there's one of them, like, there's no looking at us, but that's one of them all in the air. At least that's going to be a nice busy one, so let's see what he says about that. Gold, pretty good. Request completed. And yes, we will in fact hold it there. So thank you everyone for watching this episode of New Pokemon Snap, and I hope you'll join me next time where we are going to do the LenTalk requests in the research camp. Thank you very much, and good day.